Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Qigong for Health and Wellness. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm so happy to be with you today. So, we have started 14 days haha, for life balance. Think we can get it in 14 days? Well, we can definitely make a start. And you can learn how Qigong can help you to do that. So first we start to learn about the different movements and the breathing and visualization and all of that. So we're folding all of that in. And also then we need to remember consistency. Just like if you are a master at anything else, right? Piano, art, cooking, um, listing, whatever it might be, calculating, anything at all. You do it consistently. So let's keep that in mind as we bring our hands together. Good morning, Lynn, Patricia, Lily. In prayer position, standing, sitting, or lying down. Not hearing too many sounds so far. Oh, here we go. So the chimes of nature drawing us into the state of peacefulness. And let your body soften and relax and realign itself. And find your spine is straight, your knees are gently bent, your feet are shoulder hip distance apart. And of course, do this standing, sitting, or lying down. Your chin comes in a little bit, the tongue is resting gently at the top of the roof of the mouth. Breathing, whatever way feels right for you right now, just naturally breathing. Close your eyes if you can. And allow yourself to experience peace in whatever way comes to you for the next minute or so. And when you're ready, start bouncing from the knees and release your fingers. Now, during that minute or so, did you find yourself totally sinking into peace? Or perhaps you were still trying to move forward, and it's hard to let yourself just experience the moment. So that's good. That's good to know. And it might be different for every day. It definitely can be. Because there might be some days you wake up, or if this is the end of the day for you, or somewhere in between, and you just needed a break, or you wake up and you're totally calm, or you're in the middle of the day and you're at the beach under an umbrella just feeling awesome. And you feel that peace so easily. And then there's other days where you had nightmares and you woke up. Or you just know all the things that are on your to-do list for today. And they're knocking on your head. So if they're still knocking, let's take and put them in a little basket and put them aside. And just say, you know what, you can knock later. But this is for both of us, because those things, if I'm going to get that stuff done easily, and I need this time for me to come back, body, mind, spirit, soul. So we're a team. We're ready to go. Let's take our arms down to our sides and go side to side. And swing your arms. Just let them swing. You don't have to do it for them. Let the weight of your arms pull gently the shoulders and all the little muscles and ligaments and everybody that's connected to open up and soften and relax and let go, and feel how your spine feels and your head, your neck going back and forth. And you might hold still for a little bit with your hips and just feel the top of your body and see where your hands, if they do, connect to your body. And then add the hips back in with a little bounce. And see if maybe you feel like you can go almost all the way around, just like an owl head. And let's unwind ourselves. Say hi to everybody. Hi June, Alicia, Dorothy, welcome. And we'll do our shoulder shrugs. So lift the shoulders up to our ears. Head goes back. Release the shoulders, head comes up, whoosh. Just feeling yourself opening more. Pull the shoulders down. Lift the shoulders, head goes back. Scrunch a little bit, so you're having a little bit of pressure there, like you're trying to hold that head directly onto the shoulders, but without using like stress with your shoulders. We're just lifting them up, okay? And slowly release, and the head comes up, and maybe another whoosh of peace. Spinal fluid coming up the spine, bathing our brain. Feel refreshed in your brain. Pull the shoulders down. Stress just releasing off. Let go, and let's do one more. So shoulders come up, head goes back. Tongue still touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth, even when you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a couple breaths like that. To remind yourself, if you haven't been doing that lately, release the shoulders down, head comes up, and draw the shoulders even further down on purpose. Purpose and intention of releasing any tightness in the neck and shoulders, and release. Tap the cheekbones, open the front channel, bring your elbows away from your body. Come to the beginning of the eyebrows, open, open, open. There's so much to learn about why Master Lin created this practice, or any other Qigong practice, or really so many things. There's so many different practices that bring us balance, to bring us body, mind, spirit, soul. So this might be a new experience for you, or this might be something that you've done in other modalities. So just enjoy it and notice what you notice, and give yourself time. So that's why I've created these little 14 days for something. And you can start at any point. You don't have to start at day one and say, well, I can't get on until 14 days later. No worries. But experience what you experience. And if you start mid 14 days, then what if you commit to finishing 14 days, even if it's even because it's going to be in the next chapter that we're doing. Each 14 days I have an intention. All right? But reality is, even though we are focusing on something in particular that people are concerned about, doing our Qigong practice in any way is going to help you to balance body, mind, spirit, soul. So that's going to help you with whatever your intentions are. So I apologize to people starting today who are looking at me saying, what the heck she's doing, because she's not explaining anything. So no worries, we're just cupping and tapping different parts of the body. Right now we're going to both sides of the knees. And when we do this, we're waking up our chi, our life force, in the different parts of the bodies and going into all of our organ systems to wake them up, to say, hey, it's a new day. Let's get that heart going. Heart's always going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Digestion, breathing. Everybody, you're ready for your day. Okay. So awesome, awesome, awesome. That was all the active exercises. Now we get into what's called beginning of the universe position, and we have our feet shoulder hip distance apart. We bend our knees, our elbows come out, our chin tucks in a little bit, tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Little smile comes up on our face. Start my internal love engine, smile. Eyes are closed. Try to have your eyes closed as much as you can during your Qigong practice, but not at the risk of falling over or anything like that, okay? You can always do it sitting or lying down as well. Anything you can't do physically, just use your visualization and your feeling. So we want to see ourselves doing it, and we want to feel it. Now we're going to stretch our fingers and toes on purpose. So you can press your toes down, you can spread them out, however it works for you. And the tips of the fingers as well, stretching them like they're getting longer. And then we'll release gently, but still have like a little bit of attention on the tips of fingers and toes, like they're a little candlelight, or like they're a piece of incense that you lit but then you blew out. So there's a little bit of warmth there. All right, now notice your spine. You can adjust your hips with your tailbone coming in and out, and feel like you just got into this position that, wow, I could just hold this for a long time. And notice, are you leaning to the left or right or front or back? And invite balance. Anytime you're out of balance, just invite balance. Physically, and now with our intention of looking at our life force, the energy within us, energy with intelligence. And feel as if you are kind of moving between the light part of you and the physical part. My voice might get quieter. Let's just experience it. I'll try not to give you too much. This is what you're supposed to feel, because I want you to feel what's right for you. And then we're going to use the password Master Lin gave us to help us to reach the highest vibration we can. Unconditional love of the universe. How's that sound? So it goes like this. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And maybe just focus a little bit on your fingertips and see if they're sparking up a little bit again, or whatever might be happening. And look at your shoulders. Can they soften a little bit more? And now with your heart opening, 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 connect to what's most divine for you. As you breathe in and out through the nose, and ask for what you want. So we're bringing in that we would all like to have our life in balance. We're looking to gain wisdom, gain ability, gain knowledge. We're bringing our life into balance. And so put in your intentions. So list what it is that means balance for you. So yesterday we did moving of yin and yang, the first movement from Master Lin's 5-element practice, which is the element of wood. The color was green, season spring, and the organ system being the liver. So today we're going to do breathing of the universe. So we've done a lot of that this last 14 days. So you might know if you've been to any of the days. So we're going to bring our hands in front of our lower dantian. Our elbows are out. Spine still straight. Knees bent. Tuck your chin in. Tongue touching the roof of the mouth. We're breathing in and out through the nose. Smile, smile, smile. And with our hands here, let's focus behind the navel. That's the lower dantian. That's our vitality center. And then let's move our attention up to the middle dantian, and that is the heart center. And the lower dantian is a gentle light. That's our vitality, so we know it's strong. We come up to the middle dantian. That's like our power station. And we just feel that it's so bright. Maybe you can see it actually inside your head. And we can hold on to that ball of light while we're doing this practice, if that feels right for you. So we're going to breathe in, let the elbows draw the hands outward, and if you need to open your eyes to look at me, go ahead. And then once you have your arms out and you're ready to breathe out, then you're going to slowly bring your elbows in and then bring the hands toward each other. You can also add the knee bend if you're ready for that. So as you breathe in, you lower a little bit with the knees. And as you breathe out, you straighten back up. So that's a whole movement. The nice thing about these, and I found this when I first started 6 years ago, is that they're not difficult. They're not difficult to learn. You don't have to use a lot of brain power, which allows you to feel what's going on. So the heart system, that is the element of fire. And the season is summer, and the colors are reds and pinks. And then, let's see, what did I miss? Oh yeah, the emotion. So I forgot to say it with the liver system that we did yesterday, the emotion being happiness to release anger. So for this movement, and this is the magic that Master Lin brought in to make this practice so powerful to help you heal faster and more completely based on your intentions. And so for this one, the heart, the emotion that can cause damage to our heart is hatred, right? It's like intense judgment, judge, rigidity. And you might end up looking Because if you're here, you're probably to the point where you're looking at how you're talking to yourself. Outside too, but also inside. Are you talking to yourself kindly, like you would to a little baby? Or are you really being judgmental? Well, let's see, I could have gotten up earlier. I could, be able to concentrate better. I could have done this, that, the other. What if we let go and we just nurture ourselves with this red light? So breathe it in through all the pores of your skin, going into and between every cell, into every tissue and organ, just saturating your whole self and your chi field. What's your chi field? It's as far as this chi, your life force, reaches. And you've experienced it. You've experienced it when someone comes up behind you and you didn't hear them, but you know someone's there, right? Or your cat. All right. Hi, Maria. So we're just breathing in and out, and we're letting this movement help us to feel joy. Perhaps with the arms, you feel like your heart is opening, and then that joy comes in. All right, we're going to continue this for the next 4 or 5 minutes. Close your eyes if you can. Remember, you could do this sitting as well, or even lying down. Feel joy going in with every breath, filling you up. And guess what's happening when that happens? Extra energy you no longer need transforms into something beautiful, like butterflies. Whatever you want to imagine. Maybe it's little musical notes. And when you breathe out, they just release out. You could do it with your breathing, or you could just see it happening consistently. Intake of color and the out of those musical notes going all the way to the ends of the universe. Do one more breath. Today I want to do more of the harvesting for you. I mean the soothing and the harvesting. So come back when you're ready. Just take your time, and when your hands come in front of your lower dantian again, you can keep your eyes closed and just interlace your fingers and bring them toward your abdomen. So we're bringing in that ball of light. And then just rub your abdomen, bringing your hands up on the right side and down on the left. Or just say, I'm rubbing in a clockwise direction. And see what that feels like. So I'd like you to have a little more experience today of what it feels like to bring in all the chi you cultivated. And guess what? That was joy. You got joy all through you. You're not taking it away. You cultivated loads of chi through your whole chi field. So it's filled you up and you have extra. So you're bringing that extra in. Think of it that way. Into a huge ball of light, and it's getting smaller and smaller as it spins. Smaller and smaller and brighter. The light's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Maybe yours is turning pink or red, or maybe it's white or anything, or rainbow, whatever you want. And then finally, after getting so small and bright, it turns into a tiny little energy pill we tuck deep behind the navel into that lower dantian. So that's where it cultivates, and you can use it whenever you need it. It will automatically be used, and you can also direct it. So that's not, we'll have you could have a whole course on that. Awesome. So now what we'll do is we're going to do soothing. We're going to rub our hands together, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. See if you can maybe get some heat. And then take 2 fingers, slide them up the sides of the nose to the forehead, around the face, and down the chin. And cover your hands over your eyes as you do that, and feel as if you're just sending in healing to every part of your face as well. Cup the top of your head. And you can cup the base of your head. And come down to your C7. And massage that. That's that bump at the base of the neck. And at this point, it's probably like very soft, like a lower hill. And when you're stressed out, it's more of a pointy one. So that's something you can check and see, oh man, I could do some bouncing. I could do some shoulder shrugs to help myself out. And then we're not going to clap. I like to clap, but we're going to, we're doing soothing right now. Okay, so we are bringing things down and saying, this is all for you for today. I have all of this beautiful joy within me. And you're just tapping down the body. No worries, however you want. Front and sides, back. You can lean forward a little bit when you cup your kidneys. And rub with one side of your hands and the other side. Come down to the tailbone and tap. And tap your hips. Cool, we got a whole minute. Yay. All right, let's do let's do this one again. Okay, so take your hands up, your elbows are out, your hands are like this, and they're facing downward. Bend your knees. Okay, I'm not exactly touching my fingertips. And then trying to keep your head and your hips straight, we're going to do this kind of thing. We're going to move back and forth. So let's do 9 at this level. So 1, 2, you might get a good crack. I had a good crack, you might have heard that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you can corkscrew down, or you can just lower down to your waist and do 9 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you're looking to find your waist again, that one really is helpful. All right, so now that's good for today. And just give a big breath in and out, and just tell yourself thank you. Thank you for being here. I thank you too. Thank yourself. Feel what this feels like, so that way if you don't feel it later, you can say, oh wait, I want to feel that again. And then we'll take one giant 10,000 hand breath in. So we take our hands out to both sides, and we feel 10,000 more arms and hands coming out from our body as if we're the petals in a lotus flower, and we're lifting them slowly up. And as we do that, we realize there's just a shower of blessings falling into all of our arms. And you know what? They're based on our intentions. And we've got the mega intention of life balance. So look at that. So as you go through your days, in these 14 days and beyond, look for the experiences and the wisdom and the teachings that come to you about this. I am thankful, thankful, thankful. And I send you many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And these are recorded, so you can do this again here, or you can go to my YouTube channel and you can find any of the ones you want. All right? Okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow.